Hey guys, I'm back to do another book on the haul video. Most of the ones I have here is kind of split in half, where they're ones that I've read that I don't plan on reading again, and then the other half is ones that I've either gotten or received from family that I don't plan on reading. So that's as far as this goes. I also wanted to make a quick announcement. From the 19th through the 26th, I'm not going to be posting at all. My fiance is coming in town for Christmas, and I would like to, spend time with him, spend time with family since it's going to be Christmas. And I will do a what I got for Christmas video. That one will be coming, but I wanted to announce this to you guys because I know it's easier doing it this way. Now, I will post Tuesday and Thursday of next week, but I will not be posting from the 19th to the 26th. So, with that said, let's just get started on the books. The first one is one that I only read 2/3 of because it jumped from perspective and made it confusing. That is 1/5 Avenue by Candace Bushnell. She's the woman that wrote the Sex and the City novels. Like I said, I did read 2/3 of this one, and it just jumped around too much and made it super confusing for me. So that's why, sorry, there's a gnat. So that's why I didn't finish it. I think I gave this on Goodreads, I think I gave this like a 2 and either a 1.5, 2 stars, something like that. And also, I'm wearing my robe because it is chilly. The next one, it's upside down. I'm also a little bit stuffy, so I apologize. Is this edition of Moby Dick. I found this at my library. That's the inside. I was going to keep it because it was a classic, but I just never picked it up whatsoever, and this one's got like photos in it and like a bunch of different pictures and snapshots, and so, but yeah, it was just one that never interested me, so that's why this one is going to be going. Next is the Breaking Dawn Part 1 official illustrated guide. Now, I know a lot of people would love to get their hands on this, and if I had the actual money for postage, I would do like a giveaway on Twitter with this or something, but I don't have the money for postage, unfortunately, so that is why I will not be doing that. I will be taking this to my library and letting someone buy it so that the money can go to the library, because they need funding kind of badly. But yes, that is going to be going as well. If you heard that buzz, that was my phone. Next is Audrey Waite by Robin Benway, and I believe this was about a girl whose name was in a famous songwriter's song. So she is now in the paparazzi eye and things like that. I'm not sure, but I'd heard good things about this one, so that's why I picked it up, but unfortunately it's just not one that I'm into. anymore. I used to be into a lot of contemporary, and just not so much anymore. Next is another Candace Bushnell novel, and this one is Lipstick Jungle. It says, 3 powerful New York City women at the top of their fields, each navigating her way through business, relationships, scandal, success, and betrayal. Again, it was another one I'd heard decent things about, but it just doesn't interest me anymore, so for that reason this one is going. There we go. Now I have the Mortal Instruments Companion, the Unauthorized Guide. I did read this, so it's not like one I hadn't read. And I just know it's one I'm not going to reread, so for that reason this one is going. Another one that I've read but have no plans to reread is Triangles by Ellen Hopkins. This says 3 female friends face midlife crisis. Let me restart. 3 female friends face midlife crises in best-selling author Ellen Hopkins' no hold bars exploration of sex, marriage, and the fragility of life. So I did read this one. I think I gave this one either a 4.5 or a 5 out of 5 stars. So I did really enjoy this. I love the writing style because everything's written in verse. So it's interesting when you're reading it. That's what I really liked about her writing style. I've also read, I think it's Tricks by her. I'm pretty sure it's Tricks, which is more young adult. This is a very adult novel, but it was definitely a decent one. And there you probably did hear my elbow pop. Next one I don't have a cover for, and this is Last Night at Chateau Marmont, I think. I believe this is like the unofficial sequel to The Devil Wears Prada. I could be wrong, but I just was never... Actually, I don't know if this technically is that or if this is something else, but anyway, I got it because it was one that I was interested in again, and I just kept putting off reading it, and then I just lost interest in it, so this one's going to be going as well. Purely for the fact that I'm just not into that kind of thing anymore. Now this one I did read and thought this one was pretty good. I had almost done a book review on this, but this was before I had really started getting back into posting, so. And it is The Book of Tomorrow. I do not know how to pronounce this author's name, so I'm not going to even try to butcher it. I don't want to butcher it. This is basically a girl that finds a diary with a padlock on it, and it's her handwriting for the next day, so she's able to manipulate how events go in her life by writing for events for the next day. But soon she learns that some pages are better left unturned and unwritten, and that she must never interfere with her fate. It's definitely interesting. I think Elle Fowler did a literature on this. If I can find the video, I'll link it below for you guys. So, but it was definitely a very interesting book, that's for sure. Right, now I'm probably going to get hate for these next 4, because I know some people are still really into the series. The Twilight Quartet. Now these are all the mass market paperbacks, so they're the little ones. But I read the first 3. I watched the movie for Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Part 2, so from watching New Moon and then trying to read New Moon, I knew how long that was going to take, so I did not read this one, but the other 3 I did read. And overall, I did like them at the time, but I know that I'm just out of my Twilight phase, so I know I'm not going to pick these back up again. It's an itch. Okay, now this one I've probably read 3-4 times actually, and it is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. The premise of this one is a girl named, is it Samantha? Yes, Samantha Kingston. She goes to a party, they get drunk, and there's a car accident. And she wakes up reliving the day of her death for 7 days. And she learns how to kind of make life better for the people around her before she passes on. And it's actually, almost hit myself in the face, a really, really good story. I would recommend this to anybody, especially if you're looking to read something by Lauren Oliver but you're not sure about the Delirium trilogy or Panic. I think that was the other one she did. Then I would definitely go with this, because this was a really, really good book. I've read this, like I said, a good 3 to 4 times, and I absolutely love it every time. But I'm going to pass that book on to someone else that will love it, because I already know the story and how everything goes. So let someone else enjoy it, and hey, if the library can make use of it, if their copy is messed up, then they can use that one. That's good. This is the other one that doesn't have a cover, and this is the Scarpetta Factor by Patricia Cornwell, I think. Looks like this. The main reason I had grabbed this is the inside flap. The main reason I had grabbed this was because it was compared a lot to CSI, and I'm really big into CSI. But again, it's like with the rest of them, as the years went on, I started dropping into watching CSI and into that genre, so this never got read. So that is why that one is getting passed on. Last one, for one that doesn't have a cover, is High on Arrival by Mackenzie Phillips. Do it that way. I believe this is a memoir, if memory serves me right, but it was just one that sat on my shelf and I never read, so it's gotta go. Okay, this one I did read. I found this one for $1 before. This is the CSI Sin City novel. My favorite was Grissom. I think I had stopped watching it when Grissom left. I think that's why I stopped. But absolutely, this was a really intense read. I was able to finish it rather quickly. I can't exactly remember what I gave it on Goodreads, but I want to say it was 4 to 5, somewhere in there. So, but definitely was a good one, but I'm gonna let someone else love it. And sorry for the sniffling. Okay, now I think all but this one. This is Nora Roberts, Hot Ice. And can't really remember what this one was about, but I think I had picked it up same time I had picked this one up. So, but then again, like with every other one, as the weeks and years went on, I just lost interest in this one, so that is why I did not pick this up. So this one is getting donated as well. Okay, now the last 1, 2, 3, 9 are ones that my aunt picked up randomly and thought that I would like, but after reading the premises of some and then losing interest in the others, I just didn't pick them up, so I'm going to donate them, and I'm just going to say the titles because it's easier. This is Lisa Gardner, Say Goodbye, Danielle Steele, One Day at a Time, Nora Roberts, A Night Tales with Night Shift and Night Shadow, Nora Roberts, writing is J.D. Robb, Born in Death, Nora Roberts, The Pagan Stone, Nora Roberts, Hot Rocks, Nora Roberts, Divine Evil, last Nora Roberts, Sweet Rains, and Lisa Gardner, Hide, which it says is now a TNT original movie. So, and that is all of the books that I have for this book unhaul. Hopefully you guys did like this. I apologize that this was very long, but I had a lot that I wanted to share with you. And the video for Tuesday is going to be another journal flip through. I'm just going to say that now so that you guys know what to expect. Because I know some of you really like my flip throughs and other people are not as big of fans, so I wanted to go ahead and put that out there. It is going to be volume 7, which is my little panda journal that you guys have seen. Which, speaking of journals, I wanted to show you that I'm now on, I can get it, volume 13. It is this one that I had gotten at Target. I believe it is pronounced Yubi. Just put some Lisa Frank stickers on it. And I just started that one like last night, so it's not going to get full anytime soon. It'll probably take me like a month, maybe. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the 29th with a new video. Bye guys.